Testing, testing. Let me check the microphone, baby. Testing, 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 testing. All right, we got sound this time. No problems at the beginning this time. Excuse me. We are going live on YouTube, no less. I welcome you, brothers and sisters, to this transmission as we go into those other areas of your consciousness. Wow, hello. We're gonna find some pretty amazing, paranormal, supernatural in Kachimas. This is another energy consciousness of our own selves. You could say our future selves and beyond. You will find another level, another identity, another being, other selves. Wow, look at you, holy ones. I got some comments already in my live. Check it out. It's supposed to be included with when you watch it after the video too. I had some I'm only saying that because one of my previous video doesn't have my chat relay. I don't know why, guys. I didn't do it. I always make sure it has chat relay. Michael Taylor in the house. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm glad you're early, Michael. Thank you for being here. Candace Woods. Greetings, Holy One. Akayimwachia. Yes, we have goddess, God and goddess, male, female. We're omni, omnipolar, all. Not part, we want all. Before I start, let me turn on my fan. All right. And a little bit later, yes, I promise you, we will get lit. For sure. My spiritual vatos. You know, my spiritual mavs, mavericks. Kachiwa. Some of us are warriors, some of us are healers, some of us are intuitives. A lot of different types of beings are we in the Guardian Alliance, which is not, by the way, the Galactic Federation. No. This is Guardian Alliance. Chimasua. Yeah. A lot of that New Age movement, and it is a movement. You might have been seduced into these belief systems, these New Age movement belief systems, okay, who are just like the religions. They are already in control. Most of the spiritual New Age systems are in control. That's why you probably hear, why is he always saying New Age movement? Because it's a serious, hardcore part of the spiritual war. Okay? Act like brotherly spacemen, ancient aliens, whatever, and come and say, hey, we created you, look. Even your TV tells you we created you. We're the Anunnaki. We're your gods. Worship us. We know better because we're, greater than you, in dimension than you. We're higher than you. We're your gods. We created you. No. Call bullshit. This Marduk, this Enlil, this Inky, no thank you. We're done with godlets. That's God with a little g. We're done with this false creeds. We are here in our understanding. We are here, right here, now. Are you here in the, excuse me, the Are you here in the now? Because, let's say, if you will, please, for 6 seconds, stop thinking, starting now. Okay, 6 seconds. Did you stop thinking for 6 seconds? I'm just trying to prove a point. Is it possible? Yes, it's possible, of course, even for much longer, to think nothing before a thought pops up. Oh, that wasn't long. You guys, it could literally be a fraction of a second that you could not think. But that's kind of not realistic. But you can at least for a half a second or a second, maybe 2 seconds, not think of something. Is that too painful? No music, no device, no radio, no TV, all this external, none of that. So, stop for a few seconds. Just like I did right now. We'll do it again. 6 seconds, stop thinking, starting right now. You're developing, you're self-controlling your consciousness. You're not just having the AI go into autopilot. Oh, it's my brain doing everything. Honey, you're not here. You're not here. It's AI, not you. You want to be here in the now, self-aware of yourself as being a consciousness being, even if you don't understand yourself completely yet. You don't understand all this information. This comes over time. You actually get exposed to some of these strange words and these new words, but before long they're going to become familiar to you. Like, it will be like not so intimidating. It'll make more sense. Okay? So we're showing you kind of like a more elementary level, kind of like the entry level into this work that this mentor, our teacher, Ashiana Dean. And so that's what this information, what I learned. So now I'm teaching you what I've learned from the Law of One, from this Ashiana Dean, Guardian Alliance, Melchizedek Cloister, Emerald Order, Azurite Temple talks about. So, Akayes. So I feel pretty good, but I'm still gonna take a hit. Don't worry. and I, quite frankly, I was kind of like emotional in my last live. I don't really need to apologize. It came out because it needed to come out. It came out. So, and this situation is not resolved yet, but I am more calmer now. But also they're here tonight, so it's not going to be a loud transmission anyways. But that doesn't mean it's not going to be interesting. It's still going to be interesting, and plus the light languages will come through at least once. A lot of times I am speaking bilingual, actually, from my language, English, to some of these light languages. These are remember, we talk about the multidimensional reality, different dimensions of reality. Some of these beings are from other dimensions of reality. These are called light languages. They're ET languages, coming down, stepping down from their original message. You get a lower, kind of like you scrunch it down and scrunch it down, and this got scrunched down again. So, constrained. Wow. So now you're trying to understand this zip file. You expand it out. Wow, it's a lot of data. See, Makaya. And partial of this is realizing that we all have higher selves. So what you're seeing here in front of the camera is me perceiving some of my future lives, past lives, which gives me the ability, kind of like, report back to you what I'm dreaming about in my sleep. If that makes sense to you. I am like, as I am dreaming and seeing the dream, I am narrating it to you, but with emotion, as you can see. The motion is part of the stream. Okay? This part of the light language, that emotion is part of it. It's part of the energy. It's part of the code. Part of the message is emotion. Okay? So, like you see someone's body language, that's communication, information, data. So we're putting all this, I'm just trying to explain to you what's really happening is me, like, as usual, perceiving these other selves of myself and being able to share that with you, because it's my selves, my future selves, my past selves, my soul family. All of us have a soul family at the higher level, at the soul level, over soul level. You have many, like, other higher selves, but many selves on a lower aspect. Think of yourself, if you're old enough, 10 years ago. How were you in your spirituality? Probably a lot different. A lot of us have also learned a whole lot of stuff recently, because that's when the awakening really started compounding. It's been going on for, since, as the teachings say, since 2017. To be like succinctly, kind of like a benchmark, the starting point, 2017. It got more, you would say, the veil got thinner, and it has been getting thinner as these years progress in the Stargate opening cycle. As the Ascension, progresses, there are stages. So you're going to get to a certain stage where it's going to plateau the climax, which is actually the bottom, the very bottom of this cycle. And then the very beginning, right after the cataclysm, right after the phoenix dies, it bursts into flame. This being, it becomes alive again. Shimasu, the earth, Ching, goes through part of this. Apparently, out of death comes life. So, out of this, the ending of this succession, you're going to be starting another one, or you're going to be starting a lower one. That's what happens when you go into an ascension cycle. Now this is happening. It's changing over, so you have to go forward or back. You can't just reincarnate and try again. No, that's the last try. You're in a Stargate opening cycle. All souls will be changed over. You're going to be going into ascension after you die, or you're going to be going into descension. Literally, it happens. This is natural physics of consciousness, of spirit. This is how you're kind of like unintentionally evolving or de-evolving. Well, if you're evolving, you're definitely, it's intentional, because you're not going to evolve without putting intention there, focus. Just like you go and learn a specialty in college or whatever, you're trying to develop a focus, an expertise. You have a piece of you that's meant to be your expertise to share with others, to help awaken others. Spiritual awakening is my calling. Yours may be something different. And understanding, if we're going to be changing our consciousness, our societies are going to change, our technologies are going to change, our thinking, our progression. People will have freedom. People will have freedom to learn. Man, there's going to be huge growth in consciousness and energy, not being held back by the dark beings, the Illuminati, the dark ETs will be completely removed. It will be a Christos consciousness, a unity consciousness on planet Earth again. Do you want to be part of this? Or do you want to go the other route where the dark win? You stay on this path that the Earth is in? This Earth, this is history. You're witnessing the pretense before extraterrestrials are going to enslave humanity. I'm not trying to preach doom and gloom. This is the future that has been told to us. You could say prophesied, but you don't say prophesied. This is the thing that they know now. They're telling us these things now. They're telling you past things that are happening, you would say from your perspective, the past, but it's happening now. You can take a Stargate to it now. You can go right now to Lemuria. You can take a Stargate right there to Atlantis. You can go take a Stargate to, oh wow, way up there. Chimaya, I love you. Welcome to Christos Avatar, holy ones. If we want to be fun, if we want to be playful, we will. If you don't like this, well, you don't have to stay. I love you so much, though. I hope you change your mind, because we're going to rock indigo children, in which you don't have to be a child. You can be a grown-up indigo. Hi. You just say indigos then. And, we're going to be like a community. We are a community of starseeds. We are some Pleiadians and Lyrans and Syrians all getting along. Some Taurans. We're just like, whoa, man. We're even chilling with some gray aliens. Some of them are cool, man. And we're just like, kind of like movie stars in the ETs. Oh, it's a Lyran, Syrian human. It's an angelic human. I love you. Suta kamachiwa. I'm a suta. Achibasita. Osamotachi. Amaka. See muscle. Okay, let's get lit. We can get lit. You can say, Fabian, you don't need to get lit. Well, I guess you're maybe, I don't know. I don't have to, but I'm looking at it now. Now it's too late, I see it. I say, yes. And we have Nairi and John Paul. Greetings, holy ones. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're just getting started, you guys. Howdy, partner. That's Candace. I hate the Vatican. Valal. I hate the Vatican Valal. I posted that 111. Wow, did you really? Well, it's not even close to 111 for me. Where are you? I was 511. 5:11 p.m. here. Everything seems to make perfect sense. I have seen Grays was laying down. They was doing something. Ha ha. Sad face, but 3 happy faces with tears. Johnny Angel Wolf. What's up, brother? My moderator's in the house. Welcome, welcome. Do you do the YouTube symbol, man? Or do they do that when you first come in because you're special? Look at you, homie. What's up? Look, vato. Spiritual vatos. Candace Wood, UK, Great Britain. All right. Sister, you're pretty far. Oh, you did it. All right. Now Candace does it. Well, I don't want to miss out. Shh, wait a minute. I'm not missing out. Oh, that's all you gotta do? Oh, what? Wait. I wasn't trying to just write YT. I don't know how you did it, man. I'll have to be... I know. I can do something else. Let me see. Give me just like a few seconds. Oh, come on. Echimasu, touch me. Oh, ma, sika, I homa, hata, che, hosaka, chichishu. I just want to be part of the emojis, man. I'm not going to do it unless it's done right. I'm a Virgo, sorry. Yeah, I know. I'm sure it is, brother. I'm just playing with you. Citas machiquewa. So, you guys, this is a channel, even if you don't believe it so far, about spiritual ascension. We're about spiritual awakening. But it's a raw, in the raw live. So we don't mess around. We like kind of like kick back. Actually, if I was some super wealthy dude, I would have like all kinds of like lounge type of hookah sitting arrangements, you know, some pretty cool place seating, and we would just be freaking, you know, taking medicine if you want, smoking some hookah, which is only tobacco. You can smoke whatever, right? But that's what that is. You go to a hookah studio or parlor or whatever, and they're giving you tobacco, flavored tobacco, very tasty, and they use milk or water, but it's a special pipe system that you take a hit out of. It's not pot or nothing, but it's like very nice, and you do get some mental feeling from it. You get a feeling, so, but you know, it's kind of like vaping. It's probably not so healthy to do it all the time, but hey, if you're just having fun, it's not gonna kill you if you try it a few times. It's pretty cool, especially when you're like you're in good, you got a good shaped body, and you dress real fashionable, and you're dating some really hot Russian girls, and you're smoking hookah together. That is fun. Oh, I got a video to prove it. A few videos. I'm not trying to prove nothing. I don't know where that came from. I just, oh yeah, I thought of the hookah all the hookah I was smoking in Ukraine. That's what they like to do. That's one of the things the girls wanted to do. So, you gotta understand, they're poor people when I went. I'm talking about when I went. That was like 4 years ago. I was in Ukraine, and they were very, you know, like, but it's a tourist city. If you go to a tourist city, you're gonna get jacked by price gouging because you're a tourist, and they won't charge the same amount of money to a Ukrainian though. I learned that because I lived there. I actually literally lived in Ukraine a few years, in villages, in really nice cities like Odessa. The locals would call it Odessa Mama. Odessa Mama. Здравствуйте. Привет. До свидания. Oh, I love permeni. I love borscht. And they have all kinds of nice dishes. And beautiful girls and stuff. very beautiful. Girls over there are more like feminine, or they strive to be more feminine, like very feminine and nice, feminine, and but they have what drives me crazy is, well, what drove me crazy was the girls had long hair. Like, wow, all the girls, Russian girls, have this long, beautiful hair. What's going on? Eventually, to my shock, because I didn't even believe it, that my girlfriend that I was dating had this fake. Well, you say braids. You know, they're not. It's not. They're extensions. They're not real. You know, long hair. That kind of like ruined it. Not ruined it. It like, what? No, let me check. And then I checked. She let me touch it, and before she never let me touch her hair. She would get mad, but now I know why. Um, Whatever. I found out that that's what a lot of those girls do, but they look lovely. They look lovely. Whether it's real hair or not, I mean, they're wearing someone else's real hair. It's usually a wig made of human hair. So that's kind of stuff costs money, you know, if you want a long hair. Wow. You know, if you guys look at the Russian Barbie doll, I saw her in Odessa in some cafe. She was there. I, you look, you know, you see she's been on TV and stuff because she dresses like Barbie, and she looks like the human Barbie. If you just put human Barbie, you'll see her. But now there's probably more than one girl that looks like a human Barbie, but she was the first one. And this was just, you know, exotic. If you're not used to dating some girl from another country, they have a totally different mentality. Russian girls. So if you date some girl from Latina or Asian, it's also going to be different mentality. So it's interesting, but also the girls are going to have different beliefs than you probably. There's Christian Russians, whatever, but you know, I'm saying, whatever you are. Now I would be part of a minority. It'd be hard to find a. Well, I'm not saying. Actually, this Barbie doll, Russian girl, she's like me, but in the Russian version. Like, she teaches spiritual stuff. I don't know what it is. It's probably not. Whatever. She has her own spiritual system. Even though she's like a Barbie, Russian Barbie. So, I mean, she's a. Never mind. You know what I mean. So, people are so like obsessed with flesh. The flesh. I'll take my hit while I'm saying this. And we're not judging you. We're just making an observation because it's not like it's understood through this knowledge. If you don't have the knowledge, I guess you won't understand this reality. Like, you have to find a specific information that talks about this realities. And you found it, baby. Yes. Look at my past 6-7 videos. They're talking about God, structures of reality, dimensions, beings like the Ascended Masters, the Holy Rishi, Trinity. You guys know, you've been here. Check it out. So, I will say publicly once again, I do not represent Ashiana Dean. She's my teacher. I learned from her. Straight up, I learned from her. She's my teacher. She's some of your teacher. You understand? We've learned from her. Now I made my own YouTube channel. I will mention her out of respect. Straight up. You could go to her site. Check it out. It's easy to find. You just put her name in Google. It'll tell you her site and her books. If you want to buy her books, but they cost. If you buy that physical book, don't get the book if you're worried about money. Just get the PDF. You can pay for it, like, it's less than $20. And it's from a Master Templar. You know, it's worth it. I recommend it. Straight up. So anyways, my videos are unique still. My videos are still unique. I'm showing you my flavor, I'm not saying, so, you know, I'm not the main person. She is. I am the master's student. I've learned from her, and it's a lifetime of learning all that knowledge. There's some of her workshops have sequels. Like there's a part 1, part 2, part 3, and more of the Dance for Life series. She has a whole bunch of videos, and it's like, wow. There's a series called Sliders, and there's a whole bunch of versions, like, you know, part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, part 6, part 7, part 5. They went past 10, 11, 12. Okay, and this is all material that you can check out her site. So, we're all awakening. If you awaken this, you literally will have this inside of you. We're all possess volumes, lifetimes, giant colossal libraries of information that we're not aware of. Kind of like it's there, but it's being blocked. And it's being blocked in your DNA. So, wow, in this lifetime, if you wanted to fix that, you would have to go through activations, transmutations in this life. You know, activate a whole strand of DNA in this life. That is possible. You're going to see some miraculous things happen when that being ascends. Akachiwa. Because some of these beings can learn this consciousness technology to become into that pure white light transmutation. They're literally transmuting out of this matter density, dimension, I mean. Oh, both. Because the next dimension is the fourth dimension, is the beginning of density 2. So you're going to the next dimension and density in your next ascension. So it's going to be such an incredible thing to be a much more evolved superhuman, basically. So with that being said, let's kind of like boost it. This is consciousness. This is my aura. Now it's being combined with this aura. I mean, now after it's consciousness, it's spirit, it's a ceremony. For me, it's like ceremony. And I always look up to these high beings as, you know, you revere, not worship. They're not asking you to worship, not the guardians. Because the guardians see you as just as important as themselves because of law of one. What's with my lighter? Oh. Chua. Cheers, holy ones. All those all over the world, including Great Britain, in America, Australia. Wow, what the hell? All countries. I just saw some weird stuff. You know, you guys can see your aura, right? If you look kind of like with your peripheral, not directly, but kind of indirectly. And after I do this is interesting. After I do this, and my hand holds this for like a few minutes while I'm talking to you, you'll notice my hand is always holding this. I start to feel the energy of the medicine in the bowl. I feel the energy it starts to heat up in my palm, for example. So we're activating our chakras to open. This opens not just your third eye, but you're going to feel it in your third eye. I feel it in my third eye. Well, I feel it in all. It boosts. It gives you a general boost to all your chakras. Straight up. You will feel some energy if you like pay attention and aren't just being high and laughing and partying. Is that bad? No. I'm just saying, if you're trying to, on a spiritual journey, you're trying to do a sacrament, that's like a sacrament. It's something that changes you and connects you to a higher divine aspect of yourself. That's sacred. But not if you're, being silly. Like when I was in Ukraine, when I took this medicine, I was doing it to party and see the girls act funny and silly, and I acted funny and silly. It was just fun, and then you want to have sex if they want to have sex, You guys, that is like old energy. I'm sorry I brought it up, but it was interesting how it just came up. But okay, Shimasuta Shikaya. Oh shit! My stick. That's what some of you so nice. No, one person said, "Why do you hold a stick?" Hey man, don't talk about my stick like that. You're gonna hurt its feelings. Oh, sitama. Hey, if we feel good and act silly, we'll feel good and act silly. What? Like, why are you so uptight? Did you ever ask that? Did you get an answer for that? Why? Well, tell me. I really want to know. Why are you so uptight and angry all the time? Why are you rude? You're so just disrespectful. You don't honor people. You're not polite to people. You're just a jerk. Who wants to be a friend of a jerk? So you're both jerks. You and your friend are both jerks. Yeah. So, goodbye. Get jerks out of your life. Get vampires out of your life. No more. Sorry. I want to heal. You want to heal from being drained. You have to heal. You'll have to go through some spiritual, you would say cleansing, kind of like bleaching, spiritual bleach, man. You're gonna purge, man. You might like use that frog poison spiritual medicine. They call it. I wouldn't. Use your own. Maybe you don't want to either. I hope not. Anyways, some people have tried it. So it's like, I wouldn't though. I'm not. Does anything that sounds like it's very excruciating pain, does that sound like something fun and spiritual? Oh, it's not supposed to be fun. Well, hello. Why would something want to make you harm you and say that's spiritual? Like, you don't put that together on your own? You should, holy ones. Machiwa Kikiwasi. So, this was consciousness. This is energy. It boosts my connection. So, as your brother Thavian, I will hopefully be telling you some more enlightening things. Look at those hearts. Oh my gosh. You're so kind. Stop it. A red heart and pink hearts and smiley faces and lots of fire. We got lit. I feel my chakra. I hope you feel your chakra. Yes. Suakana hana chiva hana hachi haka hama hichi uma yeke hicha hoche. I need my my rattle, man. My shaman rattle. I need my headdress. Why don't I put on my headdress, baby? Yeah. Okama sutashi was Sotamachi watu Kama nichimana. Oh my gosh. Now, I hope you don't have the same response as TikTok people. Because they got all offended. Because I was wearing my shaman, not Native American, my shaman headdress. Like you don't care, it doesn't matter, people don't care. They don't care, man. From, whatever I explain. But I'm telling you now, so it's relevant for later, that this is a shaman headdress. And I can tell you, holy ones, I have seen this beings, plural, in my family, in my other selves. I was speaking their speeches, man. And you can ask Johnny Angelwolf. You've seen years of me bringing these spirits, this consciousness, these actual literal words of these beings. And so these people do not honor or understand or respect anything about this. That's why I even just explained it to you for 5 minutes. Yet there will still be some trolls. Kachimana. No, this is not something. I purposely chose a person who's not collecting these to make the headdress. She gets them after the birds have been died, natural causes, and some organization that is striving to do this, to offer birds that have died naturally and they use their feathers then. And she's part of those type of groups. This, I believe her, she's spiritual, the way she talks and explains her energy or her work. And then she's a shaman herself. So another shaman made my shaman headdress. It took her months of ceremony, she called it. Whatever, she is in her craft. And I basically told her some of the birds that I wanted. I mean, I asked if she had certain birds first, and she didn't have all of them, but some of the ones turned out in this headdress, which are important to me, special to me. And then you got someone saying you're not native. Yes, I know. And you offend people, and then they get really dark. People who are offended by race suddenly become dark to you. Or you have someone who's part of a church, but they act dark to you. Someone you trust, a family member or a friend, suddenly becomes dark to you. Because everyone has a possible, potential, dark reaction to this. I love you. Not you are. You are better than that. I know you are. I know you realize there's no positive thing happening out of your negative emotion or motive, okay? Because some of you have negative motives, you have your own selfish motives, your own, not service to others. We're here, love and light is service to others. You're here, me, I am better, I am greatest, all this. What is your income bracket? How much is your mortgage? Chikimasu. You know, some of the Native Americans are part of these holy grails. There's a few tribes. I'll put them on the screen. They are considered holy grails, just like the in the Jesus period there was the Essenes that he was part of. Okay, that was holy grail in that time. And you have the different ones coming in now. You guys are, some of you are the Magi. Some of you are part of these dark races. We might have both types of students here in this classes, you could say. Some of you are going to be dark. You're going to be into the Draconian. Some of you are going to be into the Anunnaki. Okay. Part of you is that. Part of you is human, obviously. Obviously, look at yourself in the mirror. Part of you is human. Part of you is blue flame, Elohai. So you're part Elohai and Seraphai. That means part blue flame, part gold flame. Part of two different ET races, blue flame races. I mean, solar Rishi races, families. Different, you know, if you have three, you can make a lot of combinations between three. And then those become more combinations, and then it gets greater as the population gets greater and more combinations. Amashua. Kimaka. Sita Inchua. And I'm not going to argue with you. You want to say that's still racist, or you're going to say this is you didn't earn that. Holy One. That is going to take a long conversation to even get you to make any sense in your brain. So, okay, Machua. Look at that love. Oh, you're so kind. I love you, brothers and sisters. And we speak truth. We remember this light. We are part of this light, holy ones. My amethyst. What you want? Que pastor? Si ta conhece, Kopati Mosumba Kaiewa. It's a beauty. It's a grace. You guys are part of this emerald covenant. We are this alliance together, guardian alliance. We are guardians. Yes, you and I, holy ones, we have a covenant. It is a commission, a sacred commission that we're created for. You're literally creator, ascended masters created you for the purpose to protect this earth and its code, representing the divine blueprint, bringing in the higher level dimensional energies. You are, as you would say, the indigo population on Earth, are many of you. Literally, less than 10 million, though, I would say, in my estimations. So, which I believe is pretty close, because I know it's not more than that. It could be closer to the 5,000 mark, okay, to be honest. So between there, and does it really matter? Just realize that we're trying to spiritually evolve, yes? We're trying to go into a spiritual transmutation, that means some true physical science and practice and training. You're trying to do this quickly, activate some strands of DNA in this lifetime, in this human drama. Exactly. This is the challenge with the earth seeds. We're indigos trying to get them to ascend, but they're not like cooperating. We get a lot of information. It's out there for them. I'm one of those sources, not the only. You can look for more. Hope you stick with me. I hope you subscribe to my channel, because you guys, I'm truly, I would say, one of the best teachers out here for spiritual ascension. Now, if Ashiana Dean starts speaking again publicly, maybe she will. She's obviously got some secret recordings of current workshops, and it got leaked on the internet. Whoever has this original clip, they're saying that this is being leaked. So that doesn't mean it's true. Who knows how this person got it? That's why I want to confirm the source. The original clip, because this is only a portion. Maybe it did get leaked by someone who's part of it on the inside, thinking that they're not telling people yet. Maybe they haven't done this for years, and because they don't want to get in trouble by the government, So then someone else takes it and sneaks it out, though. And then you get in trouble trying to also talk about the information. It's so crazy, man. I am sincerely, truly only trying to help and benefit this movement. Okay? I spend my time, my happiness, my energy into making diagrams, to making the website, to making videos for you guys. It's truly my purpose, I believe, to teach this. Some of it is from her work. It's not like saying, hey, I'm just copy pasting her work. Realize I'm doing these live. I'm not reading a script. I'm not asking someone, hey, what should I say next? Or, hey, you guys talk. We can do that too sometime. We can do a Zoom. Someone keeps asking me about a Zoom. Okay, we'll have a Zoom sometime. I'll tell you what. Hey, if any of you guys want to help, if you can't help out with $5, I'll say that later. If you can't help, at least get me an interview with someone else, some other spiritual teacher. Get me and some other person, maybe around the same amount of subscribers, 1,000 or maybe 5,000 or whatever, or more. It's up to you. And if they really dig some of my videos, they'll say, okay, let's interview him. That'd be great. That will help me and also help this Christos avatar. And I think obviously my information will help their audience for sure. It's a win-win situation. So help me out, you guys. Find me an interview. Find me some interviews. Hook me up, man. I'm not asking for a manager, but you know what I mean. Well, Fabian, I'm a professional manager. I can definitely get you some exposure. Hey, you don't. No, dude. I'm only saying silly things like that because I get some pretty crazy emails. You should check them out. Interesting ideas. Even people wanting to meet me. I'm like, I like girls, but I don't know. I'm not trying to date anyone. I like girls though, but I'm not trying to date anyone. Not now. Not now. I'm just like really truly spending all my time, which would not be fair to you, beautiful one. I'm not trying to offend you. I'm saying I have to, like, wow. I'm like literally need all my time right now for this work. Like, I really think about it. I calculate, like, yeah, I really need all of this time. I could not. I cannot have a relationship right now. I'm saying that with all respect. I would like to. I would like a beautiful young lady to be my girlfriend. And then I would be in heaven. I would be different, for sure. I would be, like, more expanded. If I had a woman backing me up, you know? Like they say, behind every great man is a great woman. So it empowers both of you, because the woman found her great man, and the man found his great woman. Because they're kind of like supplement each other, and they're one is magnetic, the girl, and the guy is literally this, you know, electrical part of the electromagnetism. Together, they're electromagnetism. One's magnetic, one's electric, but together. So you're together. You want to be together. This is why there is a divine male and a divine female. And if you're connecting to this divine male, divine female, you're empowered. Can't you realize the synchrony? Can you imagine? You would be such a powerful duo. You would really be like telepathic, kind of like identical twins, genetic twins who kind of like are so close they could read each other's minds. They think it's normal because they're always doing it, always have been doing it, reading each other's minds, sharing each other's minds, loving each other in this closeness like this. They're like a like two, what's it called? There's two of them. This is interesting, but anyways, I'm so glad you guys are here. Thank you for being here. And that was good medicine, you know. And I'm so glad we have this medicine. We just kind of like get an opportunity to hear some higher code. Peace. Namaste, holy ones. I know if the finest mamacita was saying, "Hey, Thavian, I dig you. Let's hook up." What am I gonna say? I would like to date a mamacita because I don't know, maybe that would just kind of like. Actually, one of my Russian ex-girlfriends was calling me Papa or Poppy, Poppy, and I called her Mommy. Yeah, Poppy, Mommy. I know, it's whatever. You don't get it, because for her that's cool, but for us it's normal, not for her. For her it's like, to me she was exotic, for her that was exotic. Does that make sense? It was cool. Man, she was a beautiful woman. And I was with her for a year and a half. And even after we broke up, we were still friends, and I actually asked her to work for me. And so she was still in my life, but not in a bad way, you know. She eventually got married. She has children. We did modeling together. Guys, I can show you a picture of me with her. And then it's not bragging. It's just me. Because I just talked about it. I just talked about it earlier. Okay? I want to share that part of my life. And also you can see Thavian, bro, your bro Thavian, actually used to be a kind of cool looking guy. If I can figure it out, I'll try to like someday, not today, right? But I will try to share a video. But anyways, I want to be able to play it on my live, you know. This is just like, hey man, why not? Okay, give me a moment and I'll show you. Okay. You're like, this is getting interesting. Let's check this out. Oh man, where are those? Holy cow. Let me try my videos folders. Videos, man. Videos, Las Vegas? You want to see those? Wait, how am I going to show this to you, man? I don't know. How am I gonna show this to you? Like I'm like tripping out. How am I gonna show this to you? I don't know. Can't I share my screen? I can share my screen, right? Like, if I want to share a video on my computer with you, how do I show it on my live? Because this is cool, man. I want to show you. Let me just open it in a window. It's interesting, so it's worth it. Can you guys hold on? Ukraine. I have a Ukraine folder. That's it. Oh, I got the girls by name. Alessia, Aliona, Angelina. Wow. Anna. And my friend, guy friend, it's just a friend. Anton. My birthday in Ukraine, 2012. My birthday in Ukraine, 2013. Actually, I have an American friend. I won't say his name online. He was actually, I can't say because you don't know who he is. He was a millionaire and he was the one paying all the time. When we hung out, otherwise I was obviously paying. My apartments in Ukraine. Arena, and Arena 2 and Arena 3, but we called her Irishka. Camilla, a girl, Katya. This is over a few years, okay? Lydia, Masha, Nasia, Natalia, Alessia. Oh man, she's a cool girl to hang out with. This is like, wow, what? 2018? What? Wow. Holy cow. Chica mastutas. Oh, check it out. I got the Photoshop, right? So since I have the Photoshop, I'll just show you. But let me look at these photos. What the hell? Okay, this is a good one because her eyes are closed. Okay, so let me go to this camera. So I'm not showing the video, but it's so easy to show the photo. Ochima kochia, sumachichiwa. She was a pretty girl. This is a Russian girl, typical Russian girl. And this is Ukraine. This is actual, literally Ukraine. This is what's going on in the war. These beautiful girls are being bombed or attacked. It's sad. Beautiful people. They were a beautiful people. The grandmothers, the grandfathers, they were all so friendly. The Ukrainian people are good people. It's not them. It's the politics of these foreign leaders, I guess. Put you Makayetsu. Amachiwas. Hokewa. That's not what I was trying to find, right? Oh, I was trying to find my... Okay. Oh, man. Okay. I'm supposed to go to modeling, not Ukraine. Wow. It's like nonsense. Oh. I guess this may be under photos, you guys. So let me go on my other drive. Just give me, it's worth it. So give me 20 seconds. Alchemy. Photos. Ukraine. I don't see the stupid photo session. That's so weird, you guys. I'm sorry. Yeah. Let me go back to my video. Alright. I just wanted to show you guys that. Candice, you have normal email? Candice? I don't know what you guys are talking about, sorry. Adrian! Oh yeah, the girls are? Yep. Yep, they use it. They use their beauty. I had to learn the hard way. I mean, I did find love once, so, I mean, I was also in love with another, a second girl, but she wasn't, so. But I did have a serious relationship. That's what I've actually had 2 serious relationships. And I did also have a girlfriend who became an American citizen, by the way. And I met her. She only knew a little bit of English, but we actually fell in love and started dating. I was with her for 3 years. So for some reason, I was supposed to meet Russian people in my life. It was so interesting. It seems like so superficial, and I'm sure it was mostly, but at the same time, I took a journey in my life in that period, you know? It was so cool to see another country, to hear the music, to see the culture, to hear the language, to see a different type of economy. I've been to like villages, literally villages with animals and like tied along the side of the dirt road. I took train rides, bus rides with babushkas and all kinds of people. Wow. It was a great journey. I wouldn't take it back. So we were all on a path. Usually, I was like still being drawn. Eventually, I got drawn to the spiritual life. Some of you have been maybe recently drawn to a spiritual life, and you're going crazy trying to learn stuff about it. I salute you, and I wish you blessings and hope you get to that realization within yourself. And make sure you at least subscribe to my channel, so every time I come out with a video, which you guys, in about 48 hours, I should be able to release my video about the Elohim, the blue flame, also called the Emerald Order, and also called the blue flame. Well, yeah, you can call them the Emerald Order, the blue flame, or you can just say Elohai. So that video should be done. I will try tomorrow, but I don't think so. But if it could happen, but most likely 48 hours, okay? And I just got like kind of upset because it was kind of like bad news, man. It's still out in the open. I have to wait to see what happens. anyways, what I did as a peace offering, I sent a message to these other people, and I'm waiting. I'm waiting for their reply. So, if there's suddenly a blackout on my channel, just go to my website, and that will tell you what's going on. I will make a public notice on my homepage of my christosavatar.com website, and also all those videos will be gone, but I will replace those missing videos with the new video station I will be at. So that's how you'll find me if I ever get shut out. Always realize, and I'm getting some ideas, like where I could still do this, offer free information, but also try to have some like Patreon videos, something where it was like a partial income. So, and that's, if you guys think about it, people subscribe to you because they like what you're putting out, you know, the data, the content. And that's why I do it too. I sign up to people's channels who I feel like I'm learning something from. And so I feel so honored that there's almost 1,000 of you. We're almost to the 1,000 mark. If you guys haven't subscribed, this is a good time in the history to say, hey, because once this will be big someday. You'll be, hey, I was one of the first 1,000, homie. We're almost there. We're almost there. It's exciting. My first 1,000. I'll make a special video when we do my first 1,000, which ain't saying much, right? But we have literally grown, guys, in the last 30 days, which is cool news for me now. And now, what is it, May 2022? This is cool news. Maybe later it'll be, what's that? 1,000 views. I mean, not 1,000 views, 1,000 subscribers. It's just being silly, sorry. Because you know, doesn't matter who. They're not gonna quiet me. I am not gonna be using people's other material either. I'm gonna be speaking from my own inner knowledge and knowing, from what I have learned, regardless of who I learn from. I've learned, and now I'm teaching, and you know, if it's a big deal, I'll just rename the shit. I will just call it something else, because I'm not using their diagrams. I'm not using their terminology, and they have put little trademark singles on certain things that I won't use. At the same time, I'm gonna leave a credit line. I'm gonna leave a credit line saying, "Hey, this is her." I'll put her name and her company's name. I'm not trying to copyright infringe. I'm trying to leave credit. This is credit. So I'm giving credit to Holy One. Thank you. And you guys know I speak from my heart. You guys feel it. Like, I've had a few of you, some of my regulars, I've heard a few of you guys really feel. You felt some energetic event watching my videos. Like, you get goosebumps even, some of you have reported. I'm just saying what other people have said. And that just makes me feel so good that I'm able to be part of that. Thank you for sharing. Look at you, holy ones. God, yeah. Cool. We're like, you know, this is starting to interest me, like, to know, like I've told you guys, to know that there's a real Great White Brotherhood that is good, the original ones. And then there's a distorted version in front of them now. You're not getting to the real version, you're getting to the fake version. The New Age version. of the Great White Brotherhood. So you're not really connecting to the real. It's an imposter that wants to do the opposite. Use you to learn reverse mechanics. You're learning a reverse law of one, you could say. Reverse innerchristos. Against the Christos. Anti-Christos. It is literally reverse. You're learning reverse of the original intent of Source God. God has a preference. It is eternal love. Unconditional. There is no exception. God loves all. God is love. That is the, like, interchangeable. God equals love. So chima, but of course much more. There's more to what is God. Not only love. Sitakewa, all consciousness, all beings, all thoughts, all forms, all creatures and things are all God. All are God. Sita iwakana. If all are God, including animals and plants, why would you think God had a gender? Suta, and only one gender. God has all gender. God is androgynous. God is all machiwa. I love you guys. Shit. Seriously, why would you think God had a gender? Especially when you learn these higher reality fields, when there's no bodies. No body means no genitals, no what? That suddenly becomes irrelevant. There is no gender in God. God is beyond that form. There is no form that has a gender or the need of a gender. You're not giving birth. You don't die anymore. People don't need to have birth when you keep on living. Beings are immortal. You have to think from an immortal perspective. What's it like to live forever? Don't think about life extension. Just think about stopping dying and death. Think about that. Open your ideas a little bit more, more self-preserving ideas. You want to expand. Have the ideas of expanding, evolving, going through this spiritual metamorphosis. You going through an ascension, an awakening? We talk about that here. This is what the main key word, honey. The main hashtag is spiritual awakening. Always will be. This is my number one thing, plus spiritual ascension. Because if you just say ascension, it means World of Warcraft. If you say ascension, then the internet tells you to go to World of Warcraft. So, realize how these big groups can become connected to a specific word. Now when you search for it, now you get, something associated with it, like a celebrity or a corporation or spirit. Hachiwa, Emaka, more sigils, more vampires. Kemas. You guys are no better. You call bullshit. You feel it. You just feel it, don't you, Indigo Child, Holy Starseed? You're part of this. We are this, Holy Ones. Okay? We are coming in. The light is shining this. Yeah. I'm so happy to see you and you and you. You are holy. You are powerful. You have this majestic heritage. We talk about this different possible heritages. The blue flame, feline cat people. Basically, all land mammals, any land mammal is usually coming from the blue flame. Birds, reptiles, and dinos, which are dinosaurs. They're all coming from, and insectoids, they're all coming from the gold flame. So we got cats mainly, and then a lot of land mammals on the blue flame, and then we got bird, reptiles, dinos, and insectoids on the gold flame, and we got dolphins, aquatic apes, and whales, and deer, pegasi. These beings are on the violet flame. These are your roots. Which one are you? Which one do you feel connected to? Do you really feel strong Lyran? You feel cat people in? Or originally, our highest forms are cat, feline race, people, beings. You can call them cat people. So, there's also bird people. They are obviously part hominid. Became spliced with different forms. These beings are always created you can make a big deal about genetic modification or cloning, but these beings are doing it in all levels of reality. They're always doing this. Well, until there's no more body. You ain't gonna have no genetics experiments when there's no more body. Understand? No more body, no more genitals, no more no more body. Now you're forced to look at spirit, because that's all that's left, baby. No more body. Just consciousness in these forms of liquid light. Hydroplasm. What is there? What do we look like? Well, you're meant to imagine and visualize. I teach you what the color is. Right? You guys know. You tell me. You write it in the comments. Tell others. Write it in the comments. I love you, holy ones. What is a Christed one, for example? What is a Christed one? Put that in the comments. Some of you should know. You're regulars. What is a Christed one? It's someone that has activated 12 strands of DNA. You got that right? Jeopardy? Hey, good job. I love you. Let's do this. Some of you will be speakers of the blue flame. Are meant to speak about this knowledge. You will learn. We will want to make an official source of information. Maybe it will be my site. Maybe it will be PDFs or both. But obviously, I'm not going to sit here and copy her work. My work is going to have to be like including other stuff, of course. So but also the foundation will be of the guardian material when it comes to multidimensionality, extraterrestrial experience, multi-terrestrial experience, ultra-terrestrial experience, seven masters. You're still going to get this perspective. At least anything, we're getting the foundation. We're learning the foundation and the true history, origins. Okay, we're much grander, we're much more ancient. And you've seen maybe books about the technologies we had even in periods of time before us. We were more advanced. So obviously we were advanced, and also there's kind of like some, physical evidence that we used to live longer, much longer than freaking 80. I'm talking about thousands of years. We used to live thousands of years. Imagine a being that can live thousands of years. What is your existence like? Okay? And also realize that eventually most beings are immortal. Eventually, these are low levels of density form. Not meant to die, holy ones. We are now. And you're also stuck in this loop of incarnation, but not now. Because now is an ascension period. There's an exception when all of the planets, stargates open. It's dramatic. Yes, it is. It is dramatic. They're all open except for the seventh one is closed. Now, the rest will close. Then it's much harder to ascend. And then you're more solidified into, it's going to become more dense. You're going to be more kind of like point of no return, almost like a falling into the phantom. You're going to go fall with the earth that falls, the phantom, into the phantom. You're part of the descending group. You're part of the beings who descend in your consciousness in body form and in memory. You're going to lose memory. Remember, you're breaking, you're fragmenting. You're fragmenting down into space dust where there will be no more identity. You will lose everything into what they literally call unconscious oblivion. That is the path of chaos, is the destiny of sorrow because of this. It's sorrowful that you're going to choose to do things to self-destruct, that you're going to do things to make yourself less evolved. You want to go back into a planet, animal or plant. You want to go backwards. Your consciousness, your body form is going to go backwards. This is an ascension cycle. It happens every great once in, 26,556 years. So this is all posted on my site, on my diagrams. I'm not using anyone's diagrams. I made my own. It took me weeks, months. That big one took stages. I'm still going to add stuff to it, make it better and improve. If you guys have noticed, or maybe you haven't noticed, that diagram has changed a few times. It's just been improved. Okay? Any way that can demonstrate visually how the structure is going to be a betterment. I want people to understand. People need to understand. To understand certain spiritual concepts, you need to know the principles of multidimensional reality. Because with that understanding, it's real simple, that each level you see gets smaller and smaller. It contains less and less. Literally, it's going way out here. That's a lot. It contains a lot. You come inside here, it contains very little left of what is God. This is the brilliant creation. This is God forgetting itself. Well, that's necessary for God to learn quickly. To learn quickly, we have to suffer. We can get through more spiritual lessons when we're suffering. Oh, thanks. But we're the one experiencing it. Well, that's God too, but why would God want to experience this suffering? What the hell's wrong with him? I said, hey, I'm sorry. I made it bad. What is wrong with God? Why does it want to suffer? Well, he has reasons. I just told you one of them. He wants to learn fast, apparently. So there's going to be dark ages. There will be evil and hatred and torture. So, okay, that's fun place. No, you want to know why? Because it's not a fun place anymore. Because you want to know why? Okay, I'll tell you why. Because, because, dude, when everything's polarized, it sucks. Everyone wants to conflict. Everyone wants to collide. Everyone wants to hate or love or hate, or just be the opposite. Be the opposite. You want to be opposing. You want to be at conflict. You want to be at war. Wow, God. That's borderline sadistic. Borderline, like professionally, it would be diagnosed as seriously mentally ill. That's the actual level diagnostic of somebody. And according to one of my relatives, that pays good. You get all kinds of benefits when you are diagnosed seriously mentally ill. So, You get free stuff, man, too. Free medicine and stuff if you're seriously mentally ill. So it might help you out, apparently. Makaya Sitas Machichiwo. Yeah. You notice they make you less lenient on your punishment if you are declared crazy, insane. If you claim insanity or seriously mentally ill, well, there's exceptions made because that person was, well, not themselves. So they don't have to, you know, be punished as bad because, you know, it wasn't all them, as you can see. I'm sorry, guys. Let's talk about some happy stuff. What's up? Hey, there is a person, there's a reason why this comes through. Why the pleasant stuff and some of the, wow, unpleasant stuff is coming through. I love you. Thank you for being part of this. You're part of this, beautiful. Yes, you are. You're just perfect the way you are. Don't worry about all of those judgments. They're just being haters. Neener, neener, neener. I'm still happy. I love you. So much. Oh, where's my mamacita? It's like I don't know. My baby's mama was a Latina, so. Actually, she's Honduran, but obviously speaking Spanish. But looks Spanish. And of course, this is ancient history, because my daughter's already 21, so that was a long time ago. So I went from Russian blondes to dark hair, long hair, long hair, and her mom did have long dark hair. I've dated a Japanese foreign exchange student back in the day, and when I was younger, and she had silk long black hair. Oh my gosh. If I had a fetish, it was probably long hair. Do I still have a fetish? Why is it a fetish? Girls with long hair look so beautiful. Anyways, what? Oh man. So we all have this journey. Something brought us to a spiritual journey. You know, and it's like, hopefully it wasn't like a tragedy that brought you to a spiritual journey, because some of you, maybe it has. Sometimes that's the only way spirit can get your attention, is, you know, we're not talking about some foreign outsider external spirit. No, we're talking about your own soul family. Was gonna say, I need, it's gonna tell itself, I need a lesson. I just did this, I need a lesson. I give myself a lesson. This is what your higher self is doing. You're thinking God is doing this. You're doing this to yourself. You're being punished to learn a spiritual lesson. So you don't do that anymore to others. Oh, you keep on, you're having karma then. It's called consequence. It's karma. And there's more than one karma being fulfilled. Sorry, I wait for so long, and then... Yeah! Dime remember you're a little boy and you used to climb trees barefoot and just be able to climb like a monkey and climb all the way up the tree? Your parents are freaking out, but you're able to see it there, out there, you know. Man, it was so weird, man. I know I was super psychic then, but I didn't know as a kid. As a kid, I think it's normal senses, but it was so cool, man. So you know, indigo child, you're holy even as a little child. Mixed in here with 3D Earthseed consciousness, trying to get their 4th strand and missing the bar, big time. We got a little stub for a 4th strand. That's why you're stuck here, and now about to fall. So many falling, a whole race of you falling, whole race falling. Come on, you wake up. These holy indigos are trying to help you wake out of that. You can actually go through a process of changing that with us, with the Guardians. If you're Anunnaki or you feel like you realize that you can go through a bioregenesis, they call it. Even change your template, your DNA template, with the help of the Guardians. A lot of you might come to the conclusion or understanding that you are a hybrid that is part one of these dark ones, and you want to change that. You can change that. So just realize that it's a process, just like energy is a science. You want to become a master of energy, a master of consciousness. So let's take another hit. I feel like it, don't you? Hell yeah, look at that. Citas, muchachas. It's like my own, you would say, current, simultaneous lifetimes. And you guys have to break this notion that the past is always more ancient. Start realizing that the past can be much more advanced than us. That there is periods of darkness because there's some natural yuga cycles, there's a natural cosmic universal, galactic cycles that we go through. And some of them are huge. So we get to know them though. And I talk about the time cycles. It's a big period. Every 26,556 years, there's 2 ascension cycles, starting at the beginning and the end. So you notice that when one ends, you're going to start the next one in the next time cycle. So it's kind of like one long one. I mean, if you really look at it, it's a long one that connects 2 time cycles together. So, but she talks about it as being 2 ascension cycles. So I named them Ascension Cycle 1 and Ascension Cycle 2. Look how ancient Ascension Cycle 2 is. And once again, disclaimer, this is my diagrams. I made them from scratch. From one oval, and then I put another oval, another egg, another sphere of God. From scratch. I did it. I didn't copy nothing. It's noticeably different. Just a saying. Noticeably different. There's nothing in the world showing you this diagram. No, but nothing in the world, I promise you. This is my way to explain things better. Now you see these ascension cycles for real in our history. In our ancient history, apparently, in the carbon matter universe, because there's different levels, and in this level we have this ascension cycle in this ancient periods. Oh, wait a second, I'm so bad about that. All right, sorry guys. Here we go. So we're like in this ancient cycle of ascension. One right here, and then one happening now. Remember, at the beginning and at the end, which if you put those together, there's one at the beginning right here. So there's ascension from here to here, because then the next ascension will start right here. So it's like I said, one big long one here. There will be a big long one here to the third one, density 3. So, but this is just a cycle of time, right? See my mouse? This is a cycle of time that keeps repeating. It'll go through another one, repeat. That's why our human history is actually even more ancient than this, from previous time cycles that got repeated. See? It gets more ancient because these are repeating time cycles. You want to get out of repeating time cycles and go into greater ones. Into greater ones. Not repeat these and be stuck in whoever knows how long time. Maybe these crazy years. Okay? So, I love you, holy ones. You're so beautiful. You're so graceful. Chitas. Oh, yeah. Thanks for reminding me, brothers. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah. Come to Papa. Yeah. If you're a girl, say come to Mama. Come on, baby. Shh. I know we act silly. I know it sounds kind of immature. We're being playful. We're in playful energies. We're still talking about Ascension Templar. Hello? Do you actually listen to what comes out of my mouth? Chicas machiquewa. I'm not reading from someone's book. I'm not looking at something. Hi. No, hello, it's pouring. It's transmitting from some higher domain. Hi. When they say hi, higher, you're getting higher. You're not lost in your mind. This is what they want to tell you. This is what a 3D person, that's their chakra, from 3 down, 3 to 1. They're just 3 to 1 consciousness. They're trying to tell you, an indigo child, that is a lot more consciousness. They're trying to tell you that doesn't exist. Because they don't have this turned on. They don't have that turned on. They don't have this turned on. They certainly don't have that turned on. That's kind of, crazy if they were. You can call me a hippie if you want to, if that makes you feel good. That's not an insult to me. They wanted freedom. They wanted to be free. Kind of real free with free love and stuff. I'm not into that, but, like being a slut, I was already that. I learned not to be that, so just a saying. Look, never mind. Come on, Davian, come on. I know where it's at. I put that old stuff on an older drive. I know where it's at now. This is gonna be crazy, man. Amashita smachikewa. Yeah, man, that feel good, baby. Yeah. Okay, so it's in another drive. It's in the drive called... What? Come on, man. Just go to the beginning, please. What is it called in Windows 10? This PC, yeah, okay. Oh, hi, PC. What are you doing? Really? No way. What is I looking for? It's in an older drive, but what the hell? Oh my gosh. I don't have it connected. I moved remember when they did the flooring? I had to disassemble my whole computer, and I didn't put those drives on. This is just Spirit saying I better not put that on. Oh man. I would show you on YouTube, but I might get in trouble for, well, I mean not in trouble, but like a copyright crap notice for showing you something on YouTube. That's what happened to me last time. I was just trying to show you an example of something, and then I got flagged for copyright for using that clip. I'm like, what the hell, man? I wasn't trying to, I'm just simply, come on, bro. In my other videos, I show you this. Without this crap. That was a good hit, bro. Yeah, sister, brother. That was awesome. You feel it? You feel it? Come on. You gotta feel it. Write it in the comments. I want to know what you feel. Are you blazed? Are you blazing? Do you feel this heart? Do you feel your third eye? Do you feel it in your ass? I'm curious, man. Seriously. What you want? Do you want the munchies when you smoke? Or do you want to have sex when you smoke? I don't know. What's up? I would try both. Yeah, that'd be fun. If me and the girl were both, wow. I can't say it, but you know what I'm talking about. If we're both like that, that would be so cool and fun, man. Hell yeah. And they want to call that evil or something. You have union with the girl, and she's like equal to you. You're both in love with the same measure. It's beautiful. Machiwa, hakochimata, hamake. That's why I want my girl to be a spiritual chick, man. She's got to be a spiritual girl. She's got to be into this kind of stuff. And this, maybe there will be some mamacita who really, really likes the guardian lions. The blue flame, whatever, emerald order. Emerald covenant. It's a covenant. We're just like, ooh. We got some Anuhazi girls. And I don't mean Anunnaki, I said Anuhazi. There's a difference. One's good, one's not. One's light, one's fallen. It once was light. Now it's not with the Anuhazi. Now it's a fallen Elohai. Elohim even fell. Gosh. That's pretty messed up if the Holy One could fall. A 12th dimensional fell. So if it fell to the 11th dimension, and now it cut off that from its DNA. It purposely did this. They wanted to be separated from the higher beings from incarnating into it and making it good. So, they don't want control. They want to do what they want. That's interesting if you think about that. I'm not supporting them from being evil. Of course not. But, these beings, holy ones, the ones that we call evil, these horrific things they do, they're part of us. What the hell? What the hell is wrong with part of us? You could ask. No more for me. Thank you, Candace. You're so kind. I would smoke with you all night, but I gotta pace mine. I gotta pace it. I'll get to the point where I don't need to pace it, but at the same time, I don't need so much every day, like some of my relatives. They want to always be, with this medicine. What? Yeah, you heard me. No, come on, you're not here to escape reality of 3D. You're not supposed to replace it completely. What's wrong? For real, what's wrong? Si tas machikiwa. You choose now, sucker. Sotachuakai. Emerald Order, baby. Sochua. Kimasi. Sochuchua. Kunache. I feel good, you guys. I feel like some of that is coming through, but I also feel positive energy in general, like a strong, positive, loving energy just imbuing me. So I feel it. Maybe some of you can see it. This is a very strong light, I feel. My kaye. I need to keep watering my lips because they get dry quick. I'm going to use my headdress to get my drink, okay? If this mouse would stop moving. Coche masutas, macheque matas. Another shaman headdress, not native. Coche masutas. Remember, she didn't kill birds to make my headdress. I explained that earlier. All right. She's part of her sources are specifically, it's kind of like some of you look for vegan food. Some people look for only feathers from birds that were already killed naturally. People are probably earning money by collecting birds that died. They're part of it. So don't make a big deal about some of these cultures are expressing the beings, these beings, the conscious ones, the different consciousness. Natives, they're connecting to spirit worlds. They're connecting to spirit worlds. These are connections to spirit world. They see things in a much more sacred manner than you guys. In general, your religions don't think in those ways. This is horrible because it looks like it's dead animal, but realize this is like part of their sacred beliefs. They have connections through a mask, a costume that in their mind connects them to some deity or God, or which is really an ET. Okay, these beings of course manipulate lesser evolved races all the time. They become their gods, of course, because they are powerful, godlike to these beings. At least we can imagine such things in science fiction films or books or whatever. But most races would be like, if they're too primitive, they'd be like, it's like a supernatural God, holy, almighty God. Fear God, no, too powerful God, don't look at God. All of this. Citas. That's the way they treat you. That's the way these beings want to be treated, want to be worshipped. Beings asking you to be obedient, asking you to listen to the Father, asking you to give your, obedience even. They say that, the pastors, the preachers, give God your obedience. Be obedient to God. Your program. I'm not saying we're worthy of being, good. We're not all good. That's not what I'm saying. Understand? Achiwa. Nakiwa. Uchiwa. Ksanya chuma. Nkewa. Kochiwa stachinechiwa. Kuchiwa. Uachima. Ai, macachiwa. They had some funny music, and some of their folk music in Ukraine was very funny to me. I wasn't making fun of them or disrespecting them. I just kept it to myself. It's kind of like me. I grew up in Tucson for a while, and there's a lot of Spanish-speaking people, and there's a lot of people in Tucson playing Mexican music. And if you're not into that, it's kind of annoying. Because they usually, honestly, they purposely, I don't know, they just love to make their music so freaking loud. In these neighborhoods, you'll hear their truck for miles coming because they got their freaking music so huge. They designed their vehicle around that sound, man. I don't know what the hell I'm saying, you guys. It's just coming out. Chumaka, yeah. Ochuwa stuchua. Someone's trying to get away with something. I see you. We see you. Haka, yeah. Thank you for being here at Christos Avatar Live. Thank you for letting me share these headdresses once again. It makes me feel good. Thank you for sharing that with me. If anyone tried to disrespect me, I know you guys want it, but maybe there's a troll. You guys know how to, just send them some love, and if you have to delete their comment, go ahead. I'm not going to have people be disruptive and, most importantly, disrespectful. Like, I had some girl leave a message for me. She's so kind, or not really. She said, F you, and hung up. That was her message. Thank you, Holy One. I love you, too. I love you so much, Holy One. Shimaka. Someone says F you, I say I love you. I love you. Makachiwa. Chichikawa. Okay, I said it was just for pouring my water. Amachuasitas. Thank you for letting me share that with you. Chiwakuo. Humaka. Hit your head. So you guys realize that some of my presentation is the light language. And sometimes it'll be very foreign, and then I'll tell you that. But for the most part, it's my own soul family. Not foreign. It's part of my incarnations. And if you guys think about that, and how I've told you there's 1,728 other selves, literally, minimum. That's minimum. Most humans. Of course, indigos would have much more. up to 5,000, 6,000. You know, it's crazy. These beings, what they can do, even more so. So we have it's like it really is genetics, special kind of genetics on the planet that make these type of beings, extraterrestrial beings. So it's very, 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 very not good to give your blood to the hospital. You give them the blood, it's in a global database now, in a shared, Illuminati database. Macache, necessita sucha. Macache. You are wonderful. You are beautiful. I love you, holy ones. I appreciate you. I feel your light. I feel your embrace. Chipmakana. Come with me into this ascension, holy ones. We're going to go through this awakening, holy ones. Hokai Maiche, you and I, some of you are Holy Grail. We're part of this awakening. We're going to be awakening many. This is why I ask you guys great gratitude. Thank you so much for the small gift of $5. If you guys could donate just $5, you can make a difference in this, spiritual ascension. Because my main goal, I always tell you guys that I want to reach millions of people with spiritual ascension knowledge, and it's not going to be copied from Ashiana Dean's work. We're going to bring it from our own perspective. I respect her material and her copyrights. I'm saying that publicly. So I wanted to I'll be honest and frank. I wanted to show more videos of her. I'm not now. So maybe that gives you an idea. Anyways, I'm not going to be showing any more videos of her. I'm also going to keep that one. There's only one. Out of respect. Whatever you want to do. You want to do something bad? Okay. I just want to say that, hey, we love her. I love her. And I know that for whatever reason she went dark. And there is no public explanation. I'm not saying that as a bad thing. What I'm saying is, hey, there's a huge group of people now without a forum, without a website. Her website went dark. So we're like, WTF. There was some temporary notice. Temporary, because then you look for it later, it's all gone. There's a temporary notice that there was some type of divorce and some type of proceedings about I just want to stop talking about that because it's like part of a negative thing, you could say, but sometimes we have to talk about negative things. In all sincerity, I love her and her work very much, and I know that some of us awaken into it literally. We awaken into this information. We are meant to become awakened. People become awakened from this information, and we pass on this information. We're not gonna, without copyright infringement. Okay, we're gonna teach this without copyright infringement. All my integrity is for that. I promise. This is my promise. I promise myself. Come on. So I would never, and it's you know how I know? Because since I was a child, You can ask my family. Since I was a child, I never wanted to kill anything, and even insects. Now, when I got older, I made one exception, and that was mosquitoes, because they're literally attacking me. They're literally, that's literal vampiring. No! So I made an exception, and for some reason I didn't feel bad about that. That there's something wrong, right? But I honored all other life. I didn't want to kill a spider. That's too majestic for me. I didn't want to kill it. They wanted to kill the baby rattler, and I didn't want to kill that either. What the hell? It just came alive, man. You want to just kill it because it's existing. It's dangerous. It's gonna... the dogs or the baby... What? The fuck? Sorry, man. I didn't want to harm nothing. Don't harm nothing. Stop harming stuff. Stop. So, it's against harming. You're for harming. We're against it. You shouldn't be using them for sustenance either. You should become Brotharian again. Try to learn how about that. Ha! Brotharian. That means you consume nutrients instead of food. You consume air. Breath. That's air, breath. Brotharian. How much? You're gonna... That's not food. To them it is. They learn how to make it food. Huh? I want to learn more. Okay, check it out. Some couple claims to have done it for more than 6 months, and I'm sure the record is greater than that now. Because I stopped researching that for a long time, but I remember people were making videos of their Brotharian work, how to be a Brotharian. It's an actual science. Without becoming one of those estranged vegans who get so skinny and deformed looking that's not natural after a while. There's something not balanced yet. Maybe you can perfect it, but right now it's not balanced. You're not meant to look like about to die. And that's the way vegans get. They can get like they're gonna die. There's no balance. There's certainly something can improve, must improve. I love you. I didn't close this container. I don't like that. Kochimasi, how are you? You guys, let's go have a party, man. Let's party. Yeah, isn't it Friday night? I used to do that. I used to go to dance clubs, man. Especially in Ukraine, in Odessa. Oh my gosh. Ibiza. Club Ibiza. It's like a famous place. I was there. I would have all this hookah. I would have all these girls around. I would always be having a great time dancing, man. Especially, I love dancing. I love to dance. Oh, back in the day when I had short hair. You saw a picture of me with that girl. I had short hair. I was a sportsman. I was working out. I was active. Yeah, baby. So, hey, it was like something that was part of my concentration for a little while. And then I grew out of it, thankfully. I said, hey, you know what? Look at that. You know what? Look at that. It's right there. See that? I can go beyond that. I'm beyond that. Yes, I am not that. Okay. All right. There we go. Suchi wakamache wasu. Yeah, you gotta have conversations with yourself sometimes. Sometimes you go on long walks, go into nature, and preferably alone, really. And then you go into these deep thoughts. You're thinking about stuff. Well, what exactly? Stuff, man. Your life, your circumstances, what you want to have happen, what hasn't happened, your fears, your guilt, all kinds of crazy negative stuff. Why? No, stop. Imagine when you have that all positive, you're going to actually manifest things more. You become more positive polarity, things become manifest. Does that mean dark beings can't manifest stuff? Certainly not. They can be focused dark beings. So, cinema. Hi. Oh, really, honey? Stop it. I love you. Lap you up. It's beautiful. Aaron Anello. It refers to the meditation practice of putting the tip of your tongue on the roof of your mouth as you meditate. It directs energy to point that there triggers pineal gland, new level. Wow, thank you for sharing your wisdom, Holy Ones. Akoma, Adrian, and Aaron, and Candace, and Johnny Angel Wolf. Woo! You're a punk? Me to punk, bitch? Yo, Southern American Bulldogs in the house. It's all over Tribe Exodus movement of JAG people. Oh, that sounds so poetic, man. Thank you for sharing your energy, Holy One. Machiwa. Sita Mukor. Blaze Station. I was vegan for 2 years, and it triggered my awakening. Vegetarian, vegan, liquidarian, H2Orian, breatharian. Try vegan or vegetarian for a week and see how you feel. That's not me giving advice. That's Blaze Station. You can read it on his on the comments. Candace, Johnny, get me email. Oh, my camera. Give me 1 second while I switch the batteries, Holy Ones. We know this happens right now. I have no solution for this, so I have to put up with this unless I use a different kind of camera. But this is my best one, I think. If I use the other one, let me fix this. Alright, it's coming back on, you guys. Southern American Bulldogs. We held raves in England outside police stations. Wow. In Lowton Town, England. Wow. That sounds interesting, Holy One. Thank you for sharing. Aaron Anello smiles with tears. Free the tribe. Courage. Can you talk about the Azurites? Good question, Holy Ones. Thank you for asking. Johnny 5. I got really into Rumi for a bit. I love this poetry, and this story is really cool. Yeah. Ahu. So the Azurites are a special race that was made to be kind of like a really strong security founder guardian team. So they were basically made for that. So they're what you call blue angels. the first angels, the highest angels, are blue, and they're the Azarites. So this is why Ascension has. She's not, by the way, she's not called this anymore, but that's what people are going to keep on saying. They're going to keep on saying that. So I'm going to keep using their word. So that's all. I like to explain stuff sometimes. Kachimasutas. I've already taken more than one hit tonight, so I'm like, yeah. Let me look at the time though. 7:20, no problem. I mean, I can go longer. I mean, not too long. Don't worry. Chua. Wow. Whoa. I love amethyst. Amethyst is special. You can activate your third eye. Just get a flat one and put it on your forehead while you lay down. Let it activate your third eye. It's gonna activate. Yeah. Decalcify, man. Learn how to decalcify your third eye. Stop using that fluoride. You know what it's doing to your pineal. Yeah. It's not good. You don't have a good working pineal, you're disempowered. Congratulations. You're one of the humans, one of me. Because you have distorted it, you've actually what's called decalcified it. It's like, oh wow, nasty. What are you gonna do to fix this scenario? So you're like, wow, I better do something. It doesn't look good. So they think of something they think is the answer, but really? I'm getting this connection notice. I'm getting a connection notice, man. I'm still here. It may freeze, but I'm still here, holy ones. I promise you, my heart is here. My energy, my code, my perception, my realization, my observation, my exploration, my flight, my travel, my it's an exploration of this consciousness, going beyond into higher levels of oneself, into those angelic realms, into those archangelic realms, into the thermoplasmic realms. Why I skipped hydroplasmic realms, and then into the thermoplasmic. You are this holy being. Wow, that's pretty high. Yes, we are. Citas mucho. You're going to see these beings. Surely, when you activate this vision, okay, that's a high level chakra. Is it opened? Are you opening it? Do you perceive from it? Are you receiving this energy, this picture? Vision, clairvoyance. Yeah, I see it. So you can see, maybe you'll see. You're gonna learn. You seem like you're a kid right now, but you're gonna learn fast. You're gonna be like learning advanced stuff, man. It's like, what? You won't believe that you learn this stuff. You will be masters of the galaxy, of the time matrix. You will be creating your own galaxies. You will be creating your own races of beings under you. That's after you become this more evolved being. You're going to develop technologies and ascend and go into other reality fields. Yes, it's bound to happen. Why not now? Let's ascend, holy ones, brothers and sisters. Let us ascend. That's why I created this channel, Christos Avatar, so we would have a community and a source. There's other people too, but you guys now are aware of me. Thank you for if you're subscribed, and please subscribe, because we're gonna be. You want to be notified when I come out with these freaking awesome videos. You're learning so fast, and some of you tell me that. It makes me feel so good. I'm glad I'm part of your learning process, and we're gonna learn things together. You guys teach me things. It's a blessing. It's an honor to work with you. You're beautiful. Look at you. You're special. Yes, you are. Oh, come on. We're like a minority on the planet, a small population in comparison. But we make a consciousness field here, no less. Excuse me. It's that human stuff. Yeah, we make this field of consciousness. This Christ consciousness is a 12D consciousness. We can sense it. We can connect to it. We can remember things. We can be protected by this field. Be part of this field. Keep on focusing on this field. It's not just for yourself. It's for others. We are holding the energy of this field, the memory of this field, the code of this field. We are one with this field. You're part of this Christ consciousness. I love you, holy ones. Thank you for being here with me today. It's a great blessing. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. So the choo 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 more come. I get this little mouse move, man. Don't move. Stop moving, please. Can you guys imagine when someday there's going to be like 30 people online watching at the same time? There'll be like, excuse me, 1,000 people watching at the same time. Can you guys imagine it? Can you seriously imagine it? How the screen's going to move so fast. I'll be monetized by then, so some people will be sending me super chats, super stickers, and you know, it's going to be so freaking awesome. I'll be able to teach Ascension and be some type of energies returned. It's so awesome. I'm so grateful. Makaya. You guys have to understand, because of this whole world thing, I've been in lack for years now. Like, almost 3 years now. That's a long time. And I think I'm going to start to see signs of this abundance for real. I'm so grateful. I just want to just get beyond this drama and get along, especially when someone's obviously trying to help the light side. Oh my gosh, I can point to other people who can definitely are doing worse things, and you're gonna just come to me with this petty shit. I mean, gosh. So it's like gonna either blow over or get worse, I think. Who knows? Maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised, but you will find out if it was not good. So, I am light, I am love. And that's what I represent. I'm not, if someone is gonna, let's say if you have a favorite teacher and you love them a lot, and you talk about them, you want to sometimes, show their picture and more, and then you suddenly get attacked by this person. You're like, what the fuck? I love you, what the hell? Chimakaya. Sitas Machua. It's like, from my point of view, it is cruel. I'm feeling cruelty. Machiwasu. Amakaya Chiwa. Unnecessary cruelty. It's not necessary. Basic communication. Machivasu makana chichi sivasu namaka. Hey man, someone attacks you. You got nothing else. There's nothing else you could do except respond. Shidas machike masuchi masta. Oh my god, machi. Sutas macha. I love you guys. What's going on? Didn't you used to be young and party? Come on. Didn't you like to have sex? I don't know. I mean, I wasn't always a slut, you know. I liked long-term relationships. Had 3 that lasted over 3.5 years. So, like, 3 that were 3.5, it tripped me the hell out. What? That's not usual. Sitas muachachichiwa. What? See. I could have been with one of them again, but actually 2 of them. Yeah. I could have been with them again. Because there was a time when they wanted to, but then I didn't want to. But then when I wanted to, they didn't want to. Oh, great. Let's just keep playing these stupid games. Come on, I like you, you like me. Citas machichua. Stop bullshitting. Fuck. This is little kid games. Sorry. I'll bleep that out, don't worry. Macha makaya. Tichu mosucha. What is that, Cleon? No. Are you kidding me? Now it's going to be associated with Cleon, but it's not. It's just something that came through, man, because it sounded like a rough voice, like a Cleon rough voice, you know? Iwa ukupa insa nicha huka mahona hana kihiwa hua isita isikiposa ene kete ta isi sisika sawapuko na hotichako so apata chicha amachicha amakachicha. I have no idea what the hell is that. I don't know. Is that a different language? It's kind of weird. I love you too, Holy One. What are you doing? What are you doing? Check it out. Check it out. Well, you know, on TikTok, it was another story. I've had several thousands be online before. It was so freaking crazy. I don't know how it works exactly. I just know that when someone comes on and views it at least once, it's gonna show a view. Kama opashi. So it was cool, you know, it was cool. They were able, on that platform, they can send you money without waiting to 1,000 subscribers like YouTube. That was the only cool thing. So some people did actually donate a few dollars there, here and there. Oh my god, yeah. Citas. I just know that this is, if there's, as long as I get the chance, right? This thing is going to be so powerful and so profound. I'm going to make it a science. I'm going to make it like, I will take it and boost it. You know, we're meant to improve and get better. Some of us are code. We're literally the next generations to come. Our code is coming through. Citas again. Moko. My shit. You're awesome. You're beautiful. Thank you for being part of my chat. On live YouTube. You guys can also find me on TikTok. The links are in the description of the video. Check it out. Southern American buildings. Watch the Ashana Dean drumming video. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. They speak this Anahazi language. Is someone being negative? Wales. Johnny, love and light. Aaron Arelo, he feels you as I do. No negativity here. You have darkness, whether you are aware or not. We feel you. Settle or please leave. We got you guys protecting our community. Love and light. Oh, wait. Can't we just get along? Sex, dollars, weed. Sounds good to me, bro. Amachiwa. You guys make up your mind. This is your community too. Amachiwa kaya. Oops. Amashuwa suna. Come on, eche. I trust your judgment until I don't. I love you. Sutas makachiwa. Amaka ewa. Amasitas. Kiwa. We are going along in this journey. We are learning this knowledge. We're trying these practices. We're learning to meditate. We're learning to have self-controlling thoughts. We're learning to evolve ourselves consciously. We're learning how to expand our consciousness back to the one of God, Source God. Shiwa. We're going to learn how to build our Merkaba. Yeah. Thank you for being here with me tonight. You guys are so amazing. You have no idea how great you are, do you? You want me to show you? I'll show you how great you are. Yeah. Ichua ha. Hechimoko Amachika Ma. You are beautiful. Wow, it shows me holding this gallon. Wait, is the camera not working, guys? It's only 7:41, so my time, so. It says 10 of you are here. Wow. Chat with once one gone. They gone. Okay. One troll. Kelly Sloan. I don't know what's going on with you guys in that talk. But anyways, I love you guys. What's up? We're like, oh my chihuahua, awakening. We're awakening. We're feeling excited. We're feeling youthful again. We feel like we want to like, shoo, we have more energy. Don't you? Who doesn't want more energy, man? So many things will be going on. Maharaji, Magi. And this is why there is this It's so weird, you guys. Sometimes it comes through. It could even be dancing or just, you see me do some weird moves. Well, that's because that's how the energy's feeling or expressing. Feeling, yeah. So it just comes through like flows, man. I could consciously stop it or slow it or whatever, hold it back, but there was this beautiful girls that I should have tried to date. I should have tried to be with, but you can't live with regret. What if? No, stop spending so much time in the past. I know I talked a little bit about it today from my own life, but just to understand that it's not good to dwell in the past because you already did it. If you need to heal, then heal, but otherwise move on. I'm a shul. And I really appreciate some of you guys have seen someone sad in the group and you will give them comfort. I welcome that. I appreciate that. Thank you. Sometimes when someone acts dark, I don't always respond, but you guys can respond if you feel led. Go ahead. Why not? And I notice some people appreciate that. They respond to you and say thank you. So keep it up. And thank you for watching out for trolls and stuff, you guys. As a kind of like neighborhood watch. You go through neighborhoods, they have the signs that say we're part of a neighborhood watch group. You're like this. You're the few that get together who care. Others don't want to or don't care, but you do. And so you hold these meetings. And there you go. It all starts with some type of consciousness. You're part of this group, part of this history. We are, I keep calling it Holy Grail. The Magi, Holy Grail. Grail kings, like in these Kings of Atlantis days, which goes into, Sumeria. There's different gods. Pantheons keep changing their names. Even the Greek gods, the Roman gods, the Egyptian gods, all these different kinds of gods. Godlets. Little g's. Gods. Machiwa. Not the source God, not the at-one-ment God. See, I would say even Cosma. So. Sometimes I wonder what some of those things even are. What's coming through this? Wow, that's like hard to describe. I have attempted, yes, I tell you, from a no-nonsense perspective. And I can give you that nonsense perspective if you want to. Go you chua. It's all changing. We're all gonna awaken or not. You're gonna evolve or de-evolve. Which one is it? Can't you tell? Don't you feel it? Which one you want to do? Okay, let's do that then. Come on, let's do it. Yeah. Because if you're dark, you don't care, or you do care and you want to fight, or you don't care and you just don't care about nothing. You're an anarchist, or not anarchist, atheist. I mean, no God. I'm a sulta. Okay, no God, no creator. Nothing came before the creation that you're experiencing, right? Something created what you're experiencing. Something before the creation. It's a design. That implies a designer. There's a design in nature. You see it. There's cycles in nature, cycles in time. That it has measure. So God reveals itself. Amasua Hamakachi. Yes, through science, through spirit, we're bringing this sacred spiritual science once again. Holy wands, welcome to Christos Avatar. Yeah. Hey, what's with the picture? Let me read your comments. Am I stuck on one picture? Can you guys see me? Let me push refresh. I'm just gonna push refresh for myself. Sorry. Choo 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 choo. Shutukoma hamakache. So I love you. I love you. Yeah. Yeah. I love you. Yeah. I love you. I love you. Chukamas. You're like, what's going on? Yeah, baby. You my vato locos. Yeah. Yeah. Aren't you exuberated? Exhilarated? We got Aaron and Candace Wood. Hardest lesson to learn. Easy concept, but unless we train our focus lacks focus. Maybe we can brainstorm some ways to create more of an organized space for ourselves. Do you all feel the need for that? Davian, we see you. Oh, I'm so glad you see me, Holy One. It feels bad when you're not seen, right? By natural feeling. I'm glad you see Chihuahua. I was once in the sacred valley of Peru. I was looking at those giant cliffs. Awashi. We had some bonfire nights sitting out there by the fire. So you bury your intentions in the earth, put it in there in the earth. So I'm so happy you're here too. And we're gonna bring this awareness to the world together. And I thank you for it. I love you, brothers and sisters. Our collective consciousness is gonna rock this world. Yeah? Yeah. Peace and blessings to all of you, for sure. It gets dry real quick, fast. It's been a good night, you guys. Thank you for being here. I have been doing this every night. Every time I tell myself I'm not gonna do it tonight, I think maybe I'm doing it too much, but people are watching it. Almost always over 100 at least people will watch these lives, so it's worth it. Usually over 200 people will watch my live. I have almost, and you guys understand it's only a numbers game. Eventually there will be thousands of people watching my lives. Understand? And you're the first ones. I might even have levels of this. Like we got my main moderators and then sub type of leaders, you know. Not leaders per se, but anyways, I can't wait to have what you call a spiritual retreat eventually. That is the end goal, like the higher levels of this stuff. First have to work up to that, right? So, you plan ahead though. You think about it. Start operating the juices, right? See, yeah. What you gonna do when they come for you, huh? What you gonna do when they come for you, bad boys? Yeah. What you doing, Holy One? Partner, soulmate, twin flame. Yeah. I've been called lots of things, but I definitely, well, what you doing? Don't you want to bite and nibble? What's going on? I can still flirt. What is that? I need my glasses, I guess. Sotas macho. What the hell is that? Oh, it says 100%. My eyeballs didn't see what that said. Thank you, Candace, or someone, whoever said that. Yeah, man. Good night. All right, Leo Murray. Thank you, Holy One. Ducky. Thank you, Kelly Sloan. Yeah, it's going to have a pyramid. It's going to have a giant pyramid. Not like as big as Egyptian Giza pyramid. No. The Russian pyramids are like a few stories high. Like the people that have been making these, a whole bunch of them. I want to make them. And they're healing temples. They actually literally have a Merkaba field inside that can be very powerful. Man, I don't care about all that, but as long as people are getting some supernatural effects from it while they sit in it, it's a way to, you know, help them and help us earn money, because eventually we have to be able to support this work, you know. So that's why it's a group effort. And I'm truly grateful for those who are helping. And this is going to be awesome. So awesome, man. Because we're going to make it set up so we are going to reach a lot of people. And one of my goals is to have different creative ways that you can experience reality, different realities, comfortably. That you don't have to like trip out or have some special strong stuff. There's ways to do it with breathing. There's ways just to learn some basic techniques. You're going to learn techniques, you guys. How to run currents too, through your body, and and move your consciousness through the fields of the planet's consciousness. You will learn how to move things, change things, affect things. You know the matrix code. You work with the matrix code. You're an advanced Starseed indigo child. You're here to do this work. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being part of this. I love you. You guys are beautiful. peace, grace, gratitude, mindfulness, accountability, sure, love, joy. Namaste, namaste, namaste. It's a happiness. It's an orgasm.